Hi, I'm so excited to share my project with you today on National Scrapbooking Day for My Pink Stamper. We are doing a color challenge for this hour. It is pink, black, and green. And for my project today, we are going to use the Sweet Treats Cricut cartridge, and we are using the card feature for this. We're going to make a card using all these great colors, and we're also using My Pink Stamper stamp set. It's a birthday crazy stamp set that she has made. It's a new release. So let's get started. We're going to start by creating it on the Gypsy. I wanted to shoot a video to show you how you can use your Gypsy. If you don't have a Gypsy, that's completely fine. You can still create this project on your Cricut machine. Okay, when you turn on your Cricut, this is the screen that comes up. We're going to open a template actually. We're going to create a shape card, and with that I want to make sure that it will fit in the A2 size envelope. So I actually have a template that I've created called A2, and this just shows two gray squares that show me what size an A2 size card should be. So the first thing we're going to do is click on the keypad, and we're going to find the Sweet Treats cartridge, which I already have up, and then the button we're using is button 25. So if you count 10, 20, and over 5, that's the button we're going to use. And the function we want to use today is the card feature, and this is what it looks like. So I've already clicked on that button and it's up here at the top. We're going to bring it onto our mat and see what size we need it. I've actually played around with it, and you can increase it with the little cursor here, or you can go in and change the height. And the height I actually want is 5 inches. And then you can pull it up here and put it over that rectangle, and you can see that it fits well inside that rectangle square, that it will fit in an A2 size envelope. So we're going to stick to the 5 inches. I'm going to go ahead and hide that other page, my template, so I don't have to see that now. So we'll put that up in the corner so we can use as much of our mat as possible. I'm going to go ahead and change our size to 5 inches, so the rest of the layers will already automatically be 5 inches. Okay, we're going to click on Layers, and we will bring that one in. And we're going to go Shift Layers, and we'll bring that in. And then there's one more that we need. Let's turn the layers off, and we actually need this shift of the normal button, which is all those little circles. Take those back to our mat and let's arrange them. I'm going to click to unconnect all of those so I can move them around without worrying about it. And when I'm moving stuff on my mat, I like to set it up so it's easy to put my paper on. I always try to work within the corners of the 6x6 squares on the mat. That way it's easy to line up my paper exactly where I need it. So that's what that looks like. So now let's go ahead and cut our paper out and put it on the mat. Okay, we already have all of our paper cut and laid out on the mat. And now what I actually want to do is cut out this tag also, because I'm going to put the tag coming off the top of it. When I was playing around with this earlier, I realized that this tag is not proportionate to this gift box. So this is where the Gypsy comes in very handy, because you're not cutting out a bunch of extra things just to find the size that you need. It's nice to actually see exactly what size you're cutting things out at. Okay, let's go in here and find our tag. We're going to the tag feature, and we are 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the tag button with it. I do actually like the one before it, so I'm actually going to do button 24. So we pulled the tag in, and now we're going to do the shift and pull the top of the tag in. I thought that was a really cute tag. And see, this is 5 inches. This is definitely not proportionate to the card. So let's go ahead, since all of that's selected, let's make it smaller. And let's see what size we want it to be. Okay, that looks pretty good. Let's go ahead and do 2.5 inches. I'm going to click on that and actually type in 2.5 inches rather than getting all those fractions of it. Okay, so let's align this on the mat. We'll put that up in the top corner. I'm going to unselect those so I can take this part and we'll drag it down here. Okay, I'm going to put that on and then we're going to cut. Okay, now we're to the Cricut. I've already plugged my Gypsy into the Cricut machine, and I want to show you a trick to know how to line up your paper on your mat. When you look at your screen on your Gypsy, there's an arrow, and you want that arrow to be the same place on your mat so that it will come out right. But that arrow is what you put into your machine. So actually when I'm cutting on my Gypsy, I lay my Gypsy like this next to my machine so that I know that my paper is the right way. Okay? So we're going to click cut on the Gypsy. Let me move it over here so you can see. And we're going to say load mat. So we'll go ahead and cut. And I have all my settings where they need to be, so we'll cut. Okay, now we'll unload the mat. And we will go to the craft area and put it together. Okay, let's go ahead and take it off the mat. Okay. I like to glue on a scrap piece of paper just so I don't mess up my mat. I like to keep my stuff nice. So we will go ahead and glue this down. This is a Zig 2-way glue, and it's just nice when you have pieces that have a bunch of different cuts like this. Okay, and then we have this tag. I thought that design was really cute. So we'll figure out how we're going to connect that in a little bit. My Pink Stamper has some amazing releases this time, and I saw this happy birthday. It's called Birthday Crazy, and there are so many great birthday sayings on here. I believe I'm going to do this birthday wishes. And that'll fit perfect on that tag. Okay. I just lay my stamp down, and then I take my acrylic block and put over the top of it. I'm going to stamp it on my scrap paper just to see how it looks. That is amazing. Okay. This is a great stamp set. If you make birthday cards for family and friends, this is a great set to have. I love that. And I think I'm going to ink around this tag. This is a Color Box Pigment brush pad. I'm just going to ink around it just to give it some more color, make it pop. I always think these cat eyes ink pads just make things look more finished. That is super cute. And there's my card. I think we will go ahead and put a stamp on the inside also. Actually, no, I'm going to use the Make-A-Wish. That goes with the one on the outside. So we have birthday wishes on the outside, and we're going to put Make-A-Wish on the inside. And there we go. Birthday wishes, Make-A-Wish. And that is our card. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope you have fun with this challenge and create something of your own with black, pink, and green.